You are listening to 5 Star Wrestling Podcast.
Mention my Snapchat.
Yeah, you should mention your Snapchat. Welcome, everybody.
Whoa.
To the 24th ever episode of 5 Star Wrestling Podcast. Just in case you forgot who we were, because we did take 2 weeks off.
Yeah, because Ed and Devin. Oh,
Yeah.
I just introduced you guys.
Yeah, we're a couple
welcome.
of bitches.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Sometimes you need time off.
Yeah, sometimes.
It's true.
Not from the podcast.
Although, I gotta be honest, I think the time off was worse for me.
Why is that?
Like, all of a sudden, I just started looking at Raw, like WWE, like they were the enemy.
Are they
Like-
the enemy?
Of who?
Of, like, intelligence.
Why?
Just because it's been... We'll talk about it when we get there. Because I have a lot of issues with the WWE.
Who are you again? It's been too
And their
long.
writing. I am Eddie Valiant. Welcome, everybody.
I'm Juicy Josh.
Same.
You can't be two Juicy Joshes, Devin.
Well, you can be too
Just 'cause we
juicy,
haven't seen
and
each
he's little juicy.
Just because we haven't seen each other in 2 weeks doesn't mean you can...
I saw you on...
You saw me last week, but still, you haven't seen me in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I saw you a few days ago.
And I havened seen Ed in a while either.
Right?
You just
It's
went
good
to a concert together.
We did. We went to DMX,
Yeah.
which was fun.
I'm
Uh-huh.
surprised Joey Janela didn't fight anybody there.
Yeah, right?
He don't go. He doesn't know. He goes to Post Malone, not DMX.
That
Give me a
is
fucking
true.
break. Post Malone can eat my fucking butt.
He sucks.
On that note,
Ooh.
it is time for announcements.
Announcements! Yay!
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please?
I want to send my condolences to the families and friends of WWE Hall of Famer Harley Race, who recently passed away after a battle with lung cancer. Very sad. Harley was one of the tough guys of the WWE. But I want to also take the time right now to thank Vincent Kennedy McMahon, who paid all of Harley's medical bills so that his family wouldn't have to bear the burden.
Wow.
Good guy, Vince.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Now pay for the health insurance for your other employees.
Yeah, no kidding. I also wanted to take the time to thank AEW, because if this is true, I want to thank them for being so predictable and possibly naming their weekly show Revolution.
Why is that? Why is that predictable?
Because I saw the article, right? I didn't read it, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, watch, the name of the show is probably going to be Revolution. And sure enough, I opened the article, Revolution.
So is it called...
AEW Revolution.
So it's like this week on
Revolution,
Revolution, or
yeah.
this week on AEW,
It's kind of like Impact, like TNA Impact.
Yeah, Impact.
or WWE Raw, or
Yeah.
SmackDown.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
It's just too predictable.
Why is that a bad thing?
I don't know, I just wanted something more creative.
Like what?
I don't know, anything.
Ed, if you're gonna be more
That
creative, you
is
gotta be more.
that falls under anything.
You can't say more creative.
No,
and
but
not
I mean,
say
it's just
something.
like, you know,
I've been
like
thinking
this-
about this for a few days. Update. You've been thinking about this for another update. For a few days.
Updating out here.
Actually,
even
I
the
just-
laptop's sick of your shit.
I know. All right, let's move on.
No, Ed, I want to know what you're gonna name AEW. Instead
haven't-
What
of,
would you
okay,
name
I
their
will-
weekly show?
Give me time to think about that.
You've
and
had
I'll
2
get back.
weeks.
I found out about this literally last night.
And the whole time you weren't like, I can name a better show.
No, because I
Ed, You're
can't.
supposed to sleep on it. See, now it's creative. You're
Like
welcome.
Cody's
All right,
Fun
fine.
Hour.
Congratulations
Fun
to the
with Cody.
city of Boston on being announced as the home of NXT TakeOver and SummerSlam.
Yay!
That's where we live.
Heck yeah, we'll
Are
be
we
there.
in Boston? Or is that just what we say so people know where the fuck we are?
We're close enough. I work 3
God, no
minutes
one
from it.
asked. Jesus
I
Christ.
used to work on Newbury Street.
Did anybody ask?
No.
All right, well, moving on, Ed.
Moving
I'm
on.
sharing.
Did you know that it'll be the first time that WWE did an event 4 days in a row at the same exact venue?
Oh, all 4 at the Garden?
Yep.
Shit,
I thought they were going to do it at Fenway.
yeah, what the fuck?
Ed,
Fenway would have been fun. That was the original rumor last year.
did you make up that rumor or did they say that?
I think I made up that
4
rumor.
shows at the Garden.
That's crazy.
Actually, Rogers made up that rumor.
Uh-oh.
Of course
That's
he
where-
did.
That's where I got it
It's always
from.
full of shit.
That's right. All right,
4
we got
shows
some.
at the Garden, though?
yeah, that's gonna be
A
insane.
little burnt out, huh?
Yeah, the crowd's
Probably,
gonna be burnt
It's a little
probably.
much.
Because you're gonna have SmackDown on Friday, you have NXT on Saturday, SummerSlam on Sunday, and then Raw on Monday.
I think Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's gonna be great. Great crowd and everything. I think Monday you're gonna see a little
People burnt
a
out.
little burnt out. Yeah.
You'll be burning it up.
Especially after the weekend, and I mean, if I would go to the first 3, I would probably skip Raw if I just because work and whatnot. But
Yeah,
no one works anymore. This is wrestling.
I
Wrestling over everything.
Forgot this is our job.
It is wrestling over everything.
WOE.
Yes.
Whoa.
Wow, you guys said that together. That was unplanned.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god.
And now it's time for some
Don't act
birthdays.
like you did not miss this, Devin. Birthdays?
Birthdays.
Is it Devin's birthday?
It is not Devin's
Damn
birthday
it.
yet.
It was yesterday.
No,
November.
it wasn't.
It was yesterday.
No, it
It's
wasn't.
November to remember.
Today's my mother's birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Mom.
birthday, Mom.
Yeah. You guys said it before me.
Right? Happy birthday to Sable, Shayna Baszler,
Yeah.
Zach Gibson,
Yeah.
Silas Young,
Mm-hmm.
Alexa Bliss,
Yep.
Savio Vega,
Yeah.
Wade Barrett,
Mm-hmm.
Josh's favorite Hulk Hogan,
Oh, no, I don't need to get anything.
Bill Alfonso,
Uh-huh.
Terry Taylor,
Yep.
Falaba.
Who is that?
He's an
Yeah.
We're just gonna let you say that
Yeah.
and not explain to us who that is.
I fucking love his name.
He's in TNA.
He's in Impact.
TNA.
So he's not-
Impact.
so he's not one.
TNA.
Impact. Spike Dudley,
Yep.
Bob Backlund,
Uh-huh.
Beautiful Bobby Eaton,
Yeah.
Mm.
Kofi Kingston,
Oh, I'm wearing a shirt today. What a surprise.
right?
Oh,
And
my
then
God.
last but certainly not least, Johnny not champion, Johnny Gargano.
Mm-hmm.
Too soon.
Yeah.
Too soon.
I heard that Savio Vega is going to be in ROH. Was it ROH or?
I believe,
Yeah.
I believe so.
Was that one of your birthdays?
Yeah.
Yeah, Savio
Okay.
Vega.
That's why I mentioned him, Devin.
I thought you were just being fucking stupid and random.
Yeah. Sometimes I am. Fucking
I didn't
stupid.
hear all of. I stopped.
You're too busy playing stupid Marvel.
Well, hopefully you're listening to this
I'm not-
because,
I play Marvel at 8:00, not now.
right?
Um,
Because we need to promote our Twitter page. It's at the number
Juicy Josh's
5.
thighs.
Yeah, that's what it should be.
That's what it should be.
At the number 5_ Star Podcast.
The number 5?
The number 5.
You don't have to spell it out?
Nope.
Okay.
And then follow us, give us a like on Facebook at facebook.com/5star Wrestling Podcast.
You spell that out?
You do spell that out.
How do you spell it?
FIVE.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
For all the dyslexics out there.
True.
And Devin.
True. And that does it for announcements. Now it is time. We've missed it for 2 weeks. It is time for Juicy Josh's.
Are we doing this first? Oh my
Oh,
God.
yeah.
I'm so prepared. I'm not even prepared. Let me take out my cards.
You are prepared. They're right there.
They're
Shut
right
up.
there. Be quiet. Here it is. Juicy Josh's top 5 moments of Raw and Smackdown.
Juicy Josh's top 5. Oh!
Oh man, you were able to come up with 5.
Number 5,
Ooh.
Dylon. Number 4, Dylon. Number 3, Dylon. Number 2, Dylon. Number 1, Dylon. Let's go.
Who's Dylon?
What do you mean, who's Dylon? You've never heard of Dylon?
I have never heard of that.
You guys never heard of Dylon?
No.
No.
what
We're
is
gonna
that?
go. We're gonna go on YouTube later.
Is this a meme?
We're gonna look up Dylon.
Is this a meme? One of those memes the kids share?
Yes, this is. It's not really a meme. It's more of a YouTube clip.
Oh, I'm over it already. So go to your number,
Number
5.
5, Raw top 5. Instead of Dylon, we got Mike Bennett beating his wife Maria for the 24/7 title. Now,
We should have paused.
what do you mean I should have paused?
Mike Bennett, Mike Kanellis beating his wife.
Dev, we
For a
don't like domestic disputes here.
No, there wasn't any. It would have been funny if you paused.
He hugged her, and then the ref
Hold
counted.
on. How did you? First of all, his name's Mike Kanellis. How did you spell Bennett?
No, let's not go through this.
Did you ask a child to write that?
Does it matter how I spell it?
Yes.
How?
There's a right because there's a
if
right
I'm reading
way and a
it, who
wrong way.
cares?
It's been 2 weeks, guys. Don't worry about it.
It's BEN-IT.
All right. Well, I spelled the BENN.
No, I'm kidding. I'm saying that's how you spelt it. I was trying to help you a little.
I think I spelled it wrong anyway. But
No, well, you did.
all right. Well, he beat Maria, his wife, for the title. Pause. And then R-Truth came out of the waiting room dressed as a woman, threw him a fake baby, and then pinned Mike Kanellis to become the 11-time 48/7 hardcore European Intercontinental United States WWE champion.
There was a lot going on in that segment. It was good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
It was well done.
That's why it's number 5.
I agree.
All right, moving on. Number 4 is the Club versus the New Day.
love Gallows' new look.
Oh yeah, he
he's got
looked
the face paint. I don't like how Michael Cole said that it's just a homage to Japan. I mean, he was using it in TNA also, but let's not go over that.
No one cares about TNA.
Yeah.
This is the best. That was the best, in my opinion. That was the best Gallows has looked his entire WWE run.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I like that the club's on a hot streak right now. Hopefully they continue it.
Gallows looked fantastic. He looked like better than Braun when Braun was in his. He looked like a dominant big guy.
He looked like Kane.
Where have I seen that
little
bit.
Where have I seen that before?
Yeah, a little bit.
Wasn't he Kane?
Yes. That's where I've seen it before. Number 3 is a comeback of sorts. It's Goldberg coming back to face Dolph Ziggler.
I bet Ed's pumped.
Ed is pumped. Look at his face. He just rolled his eyes. Yeah, so Goldberg's coming back challenging Dolph Ziggler to a match, which is really random, but I guess it's just to make Goldberg look good since he looked so shitty against The Undertaker.
Well, that's why Taker had his match, right?
So, speaking of that,
Ed's got something to say.
let's segue into a question based on that. All right? Because Sean Waltman, for those of you who don't know, that is X-Pac, the 1-2-3 Kid, 6.
X-Pac!
Had something to say about the Goldberg thing, and he said that he was happy that Goldberg got a huge pop. He likes the idea of Goldberg versus Dolph Ziggler. But one thing he mentioned, and I want to get your guys' opinion on it, is he says, I would like to see Dolph win this. I think that would be a good gesture since this is a work and everything, and one shouldn't have too big of an ego. Maybe it'd be good to give back to the business and leave Dolph better off than when he started this.
What do you mean?
I don't think it's a bad idea for Dolph to win if they're going to do something with him. They brought him back. He got a WWE title match against Kofi, which was awesome. Then he lost to KO in 5 seconds at a pay-per-view. So
Yeah.
What are they going to do with
I don't know what what is he doing back? Doesn't he want to leave?
No.
That's what I thought originally.
No, he just took time off. He just went on vacation.
He's so in limbo right now. I think it would be great if he won. I think he should win.
I don't see the point of Goldberg winning. He doesn't come back to anything.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's
Ziggler should
that's what X-Pac is saying.
Yeah.
X-Pac's saying that he thinks that it would be okay for Goldberg to win to lose because he would be giving back to the business.
Well,
Yeah, who cares?
WWE's way of thinking is, we got him. Let's make him win because he's back for a minute.
It's still gonna be better than his. He won't be remembered for his last match.
Well, and the thing too is he doesn't necessarily have to lose to Dolph cleanly.
Why does Kurt Angle have to lose his last match if Goldberg can win it?
Because it's not a retirement. It's not gonna be his last match.
Basically, he's like 60.
Well, no, because Paul Heyman, according to reports, Paul Heyman has
Bruno Sammartino,
for
Goldberg.
for Goldberg.
So yeah, Ziggler's not gonna win.
Why did you say San Martino?
Because Paul Heyman said that Goldberg's a modern day Bruno Sammartino.
I highly disagree with that, but okay.
That's whatever.
Anyways, moving on.
Moving on to number 2 is the Fiend coming out, which is Bray Wyatt actually. No one ever knows that though. And he did the mandible claw to the special guest referee during whose match was it?
It was supposed to. Kurt Angle was supposed to be the special
guest referee during McIntyre versus Cedric Alexander, right?
Yeah, if I can learn how to talk.
Yeah, that's having a little trouble today.
That was rough.
It's been 2 weeks.
That was rough.
But yeah, so the lights went out. Fiend came out, did the mandible claw to Kurt Angle, and he's looking strong going into the SummerSlam match with Finn Balor. I can't talk either now. Thanks, Ed.
Bray Wyatt's going over.
It rubs
Oh,
off.
no shit. Yeah, it does rub off. What's it for?
I'll show you a rub off.
Oh.
Thanks. I got a fart. Number 1 is Rey Mysterio versus Andrade. And what a match.
Excellent match. That was the best match on the whole entire show.
Yeah, match of the week. Shut up, Devin.
Okay.
Because let me tell you something. I just want to get into this. This is where I'm angry.
Did you see the 6-pack challenge, by the way?
I did not.
Cruiserweights?
Mm-hmm.
Not yet.
Oh, well then, there you go.
My biggest issue...
But I like that my boy only is going to be number 1 contender.
True. My biggest issue with the WWE was the fact that it was so predictable that Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross were going to win.
I didn't think so.
Oh, dude, it was written on.
It was
I knew
really
as soon
cool
as
how the Iconics lost first. I thought
we'll
that was
see.
cool.
I was going to say, I knew as soon as the Iconics lost, I said, it's Nikki and Alexa.
It could have easily been Asuka and Kairi Sane.
Nah.
Why don't you say their real name? Io Shirai.
Yeah, Io Shirai and Kairi Sane.
Asuka and Asuka.
Yeah, right.
Well, I say that because they messed up her Twitter name for Kairi Sane and called her Io
you're
Shirai.
just a racist.
Oh my god. Let's not go through this every week.
What's your SmackDown top 5?
Don't you guys hire this every week?
What?
In 2 weeks.
So
Let's get over it.
speaking of botching, right?
Where are we?
Where are we? Where are you?
Yeah, what's
Hold on,
happening?
this is another question.
Oh, the Twitter
Oh,
handle.
okay.
The Twitter handle, Gail Kim,
Oh god.
took notice. You know, I had no idea she was a former WWE Women's Champion.
She was a big.
She eliminated herself in a women's battle royal because she was sick of it.
Yeah, she just hated it.
That's amazing.
Man, I missed that time period.
It's
man.
back
You're
when
lucky.
like you could go on under the middle rope or whatever. She just jumped out.
She just won. She didn't care.
She got fired,
Nice.
I think, after that. Or
Nice.
at
And
least.
she went to TNA and
Became a legend.
Tore it up.
With Awesome Kong.
So she says, wow, so sad when they have the most talented Asian female wrestlers on the planet. Wake up, WWE, and stop wasting all of them. Utilize their talent.
They definitely should
How
have
about
won.
their women in general?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, how true is that, man?
They are reverting a little bit recently, it seems like.
They are, and they have. Their women are talented more than ever. Like people, I keep on.
And it's
seeing,
not just that. I mean, she mentions Asian female wrestlers. What about...
I want to stab people who talk about Kelly and Tori Wilson and
Oh,
saying that
stop.
they're legends.
Stop.
I'll kill you
Right?
on the podcast.
But here's the thing. She mentions Asian female wrestlers, but what about Shinsuke? He might be one of the most
He's an Intercontinental
talented.
champion.
Yeah, but
I mean, he
he's-
won the Rumble, he main evented
I know,
several
but he should have been
pay-per-views.
WWE champion.
He absolutely should have beat AJ at Mania.
I agree.
If not Mania, the next pay-per-view.
One of the 4 that he challenged at.
Exactly.
I agree.
Because that was just sad.
He should join
Waste
the
of
OG,
talent.
Triple OG.
He should.
OC.
I'd be down with that.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
Long
Dead
pause.
air.
Long pause. Moving on to my Devin. Would you like to say it? You can't. SmackDown Live Top 5. Thank you.
That.
SmackDown Live Top 5, number 5, is Dolph Ziggler beating Ray down to look strong for Goldberg, and then beating Ali afterwards. And
That'll make you look strong, beating a 140-pound man before Goldberg.
Rey Mysterio is a legend, sir.
I get that.
Devin has a fucking vibrate on right now, so thanks, Devin, for interrupting the podcast. But moving on.
It was in my ass.
Well, thanks. Devin also has one of those weird things that web cameras use. But continuing. Yeah, so Ziggler beating Ray is the way of making him look strong, being WCW legends. You guys agree or disagree? Yes.
I mean, are we going with another, like, is he going to be a legend killer, or is he just going to, like...
He has to win.
I know, but I'm saying, or is he going to be another guy
He's
just
gonna
like...
get spirit out of his
who was it before him? Wasn't it Kurt Hawkins all of a sudden kept losing to, like,
Charlie
WWE
Haas?
legends?
Charlie Haas too, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's just the next in line.
What are they doing with Chad Gable?
Hopefully keeping him on 205 Live.
He might be the
showing
next
up on
challenger.
SmackDown.
He might be the next challenger. We'll see.
For Intercontinental Champion?
No, 205 Live.
That'd be cool. Is it hot down here or is it just me?
You Jews don't believe in AC.
There's cold air coming out of here, isn't it?
I see you visibly sweating.
I know I am. The juice is flowing.
The juices are flowing.
Mm-hmm. All right, number 4 is Shane McMahon taking out Kevin Owens with help from Elias.
It looks good.
And drop kick. I wasn't done. And drop kicking
Fuck you.
a chair into KO's face. What do you think, Devin?
Shane looked good.
Okay, thank you.
He looks like he looks like he could win. He's not gonna, but
You think?
Yeah,
Owens
but I
gonna
think
quit and show up on Raw.
Well, no. Here's the thing. I think Shane not accepting Kevin Owens' idea for, career versus career gave way that Kevin Owens is going to win on Sunday.
Should be a I Quit match.
should be career versus career, and then Shane's off of TV, and Owens is one of the top baby faces in the company.
I agree, but like I said, this gave it away.
Well,
You know who's winning on Sunday.
you never know it.
Yeah, you never know.
Anything can happen in WWE except anything because they're predictable as shit.
Exactly.
Number 3 is New Day versus Rowan and Bryan. Ended in TQ, but it was pretty good for a while, so good for them, I guess. I don't care.
Yeah. Me neither.
They dropped the whole Bryan thing, didn't they? With him making that.
Well,
announcement?
they're gonna let it play out a little bit longer.
Is this career-altering announcement going to be that he's a murderer and trying to kill Roman Reigns?
Yeah, apparently.
The concussions made him do it. Number 2 is don't try to read my things. Is Roman Reigns beating up Buddy Murphy and potentially setting up a feud between the two later down the line? So that should be good. Good way to get
Interesting.
Good way to get Buddy on TV.
Yeah, I agree.
So
We need more Buddy Murphy.
thank you. He's the best kept secret because he's been gone for fucking 3 months. Jesus Christ. What are they doing with him? All right, number 1 is Aleister Black versus Sami Zayn.
Oh yeah, free pay-per-view match.
A little disappointed that's not going to happen at SummerSlam, but it's good that they got a longer match than a 30-second match at SummerSlam. So
True.
that's about it. Ed, do you have any questions?
Segueing
You
into
gonna segue into
this, I was just going to ask you guys
You know what we could do?
about this. Before we ask any questions about pay-per-views.
Wait, I want to hear what Devin has to say. What can we do?
I was gonna say, when we get to the pay-per-view part, why don't we just fill out our cards for Takeover? 'Cause it's only 5-6 matches, and we'll just say
Yeah.
our picks while we fill it out.
Yeah, well, all right, well, hold on. Let me ask you guys
Right.
this. Do you guys agree, obviously you guys agree with the call of moving Zayn and Black to SmackDown, but wasn't the match a little lackluster?
Not really.
I didn't think it was as. I don't know if it's
How much
if it's
time was
Sami
it?
Zayn.
6 minutes.
It
I don't
was
know.
6 minutes.
It didn't feel
Oh.
like 6 minutes. That
Well,
felt
of
like
course.
A
I mean,
4 to 6 minutes probably.
I mean, Cesaro and Black were getting how much? I mean, that was on Raw.
yeah, but that was an incredible match too on Raw. It
yes,
was
but
just
they were
as good as
given
the
twice as
pay-per-view.
much time. It's all about time.
I
There are
suppose.
very few matches that good under 6 minutes. There are very few times where you can be like Lesnar Goldberg at Mania maybe. That was like 6 or 7. That was just fucking insane.
Yeah, that should have been 2 minutes.
But how many matches can you think of that are great that are under 6 minutes long?
7.
They have to be insanely fucking jam-packed. You can't let those two tell a story in that short amount of time. I mean, you can, but
Ed even brought pens. How prepared was he?
he's pulling them out of his ass.
That's why they smell weird.
Yeah, right.
But
No,
yeah,
but I mean,
I don't know. I think that
I just felt like
It's
it was.
better.
I think it was the right move because I don't think Sammy is as good as he's being made out to be anymore.
What do you mean?
If you gave
I
them
don't think
15
he's as
minutes,
good.
it would have
You
been
don't think
fantastic.
he's as good as a wrestler as
You're-
he once was?
you're-
Yeah, I think
Batshit-
he's. I think
you're
no. I think he's
batshit
lost
crazy.
Are you
it.
smoking some of my weed?
I think I am.
Damn it, Ed.
But no, that's how I feel. I don't feel he's as great as he used to be.
You're ridiculous.
That was
How am I ridiculous?
not a good argument at all.
I think it is a great argument.
In what way? He hasn't even been given an opportunity to show what he's got since he's been injured.
But I've seen some amazing matches from him before.
Because they haven't been utilizing him.
I mean, come on, you can't what do you mean? I don't know.
What long match have they given him since he came back?
Because I feel like they don't give him any long matches because he doesn't have it.
Of course he has.
He
it.
absolutely does. He can go with the best of them. I have a few
Well, I mean,
questions on here before you dick me out of points this week.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Here
well,
we go.
we'll get into that.
We're gonna talk about it on the podcast.
So we're gonna talk about this. If you guys want to play along, go to Pro Wrestling Scorecards on Twitter.
And don't let Ed fill out the card for you. He'll cheat.
I don't cheat. Okay, here's the thing. If they don't fill it out, I'm not filling it out for them.
Ed, you gotta mention it at least.
I did. Seriously. But anyways, so Velveteen Dream is going to take on Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong for the North American Championship. I got to look at my questions in order to ask this.
I can help you out here. Who do you think will win?
No, my question is, he walks into Toronto with some insurmountable odds, right? He's got to defend the title against, like you said, one of the top 5 wrestlers in the business, Roderick Strong, and Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight.
Is this not?
What does Velveteen Dream need to do in order to survive a match like this?
He's gonna lose.
Why is there a question that said who makes the first fall and who makes the second fall if we have the winner down and the opposite person wins the first fucking fall?
You have to get each fall correctly.
But I'm saying if you have Adam Cole winning and then he makes the
Yeah,
first
but
fall,
obviously there's 3.
obviously Gargano's gonna make the second fall.
Well, it could.
Yeah, but you could say Gargano won the first fall, and then
And Gargano wins the second. and
But I'm
there's no
saying
third.
what if you're saying Gargano wins the first, but you're saying Cole wins the whole thing? So
Then you
obviously-
pick that for third.
yeah, then you
I
put
get that, but oh my god, whatever.
because the final fall.
So I don't think there's any way Dream keeps his title.
No, he needs to go up to the main roster now. He's ready. He's been ready.
You know what I found out the other day, and I'm like, I felt like such an idiot that I didn't know this.
That he's black.
No, besides that,
Oh, because that's nuts.
right? No, I didn't realize he dressed as Hogan to mock Hogan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that Hogan was talking about him when he made those racist remarks back in the day. I didn't know that.
Yeah, because he's talking shit about Patrick Clark. Patrick Clark is Velveteen Dream.
Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't know that was his real name, and then I'm like, then I was reading something. Lance Storm tweeted out that Chelsea Green must be the real winner of that Tough Enough season because she's the only one in the WWE. And then I had to correct him by telling him Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, and many, many others are in the actual WWE. So how could she be the only winner? But then all of a sudden somebody else mentioned Patrick Clark. And I was like, who is Patrick Clark? And then I saw the comment about him wearing the Hogan attire to mock him. And I was like, oh my God, it makes sense now.
So who do you have for the triple threat? I got Strong pinning Dunne.
I really want to pick Pete Dunne. I really do. But I'm probably going Roderick Strong. And I think he pins Pete Dunne.
Wow, way to say what I said.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that's what you said.
I just said it.
I wasn't paying attention.
Well, I think Pete Dunne's gonna win because
You have Pete Dunne pinning Strong?
yes, and then Strong's gonna be kicked out of Undisputed Era.
You get the fuck. You're fucking dope.
You're dope.
Okay.
I'm glad we
Singles match: Candice LeRae versus Io Shirai,
Yeah,
aka Asuka.
Who needs to win more out of those two?
Io Shirai.
Yeah, Io's gonna win.
I have Io.
Yeah, I think Io might win or lose by a DQ because she's been going batshit crazy recently.
Yeah,
I got Io winning by pinfall.
yeah, I'm gonna go with Io.
All right,
By
I'm looking forward to
submission.
seeing Candice is gonna be great. That's gonna be a great match.
That will be a good match.
Tag team title match: Street Profits defending against the Undisputed Era.
I don't know, man.
I got Kyle O'Reilly winning.
I got Undisputed. Kyle O'Reilly, just him.
Yeah. Taking him making the
They're
pin.
not gonna win the
Yeah.
title. It's just gonna be him winning by pinfall.
Fuck you. You wrote Fish.
I did write Fish. You're right, because he's gonna win.
You're picking Undisputed Era too.
Ish.
Yeah,
It's a safe pick.
I want some
it is a
Fish.
safe pick.
because Street Profits gonna go to fucking Raw SmackDown.
I don't know any of the
You
names.
can't
in
write
Street
who
Profits.
takes the fall. Street Profits.
It's a Ken.
No, you
You have
can't.
to
That
pick
It's
doesn't
a
count.
profit, not Street Profits.
You gotta pick one
Who
of them.
takes the
One's
fall?
Street, one's Profit.
Yeah, because that's how I'm looking at it. I can't even remember their names. Oh, Montez.
Montez Ford.
Yeah. Why? Because I can't remember a dude's name.
Yes.
Shayna
What did you write?
Baszler.
Did you write Tupac?
Yeah, I did. Shayna Baszler is taking on Mia Yim for the women's championship.
You spelled her name wrong.
You're saying it Asian. Do you realize that?
I know. I didn't realize.
Mia
I did
Yim
that.
for the championship is what you just said.
I did not.
Let's
Anyways.
play it back.
No, all right. Anyways, I'm picking Mia Yim,
Yeah, I'm going with that.
And I think
again.
and I think
Shayna Baszler by submission.
Yeah, I think she's gonna win, but I hope Mia Yim's gonna win. So I'm gonna keep on picking Now Ed's rethinking it.
You're not picking to win. I know. You're not picking
pick
because
what I
you
wanna
have
win.
good ideas.
I'm picking Mia Yim. I don't care. I'm also picking Adam Cole over Johnny Gargano.
All right, chill. All right, hold on. Slow it down. Cole and Gargano first fall, which is just a wrestling match, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is Cole.
I said Gargano.
Write it.
Yeah, well,
write it.
you know.
I pick Gargano. Outside interference, does that mean for that
The whole
fall?
entire match. No,
Okay,
the whole
so
entire
obviously,
match.
yes. Second fall is your
Gargano.
opposite of your first.
And then, what's the third match
You
stipulation?
can't write that because he's there. I almost did the same thing. Third match stipulation. I'm torn between two.
I don't even know
And
which
I'm
one
not going
to
to
pick.
say them until after you write it.
What do you mean you're not?
Oh, you pick... See, that's the other one I was going to say. I put ladder.
Yeah, put cage.
And I want to do a cage to make it fair.
And then he's,
What's
Cole's gonna
what's
escape.
Gargano's? What was his? A street
wrestling
fight?
match. No,
Wrestling
Cole's is a street fight. So
No, Cole's was a wrestling match.
No,
Gargano was the street fight.
I don't know.
Why would they do that?
Because Adam Cole wants to beat Johnny Gargano, what Johnny Gargano supposedly is great at.
Oh, okay. So, all right. Well, what do you think the third match will be?
I'm going ladder. And I'm saying Cole.
Could be like last man standing or something.
I'm going
Loser
35
leaves
minutes.
NXT. 35.
Yeah, something
You're
like that.
fucking ridiculous.
Well, you don't think it's going to be a 35-minute match?
Josh put the fucking young bucks.
Unscheduled appearance. AEW is invading NXT. Here we go.
You're fucking dope.
I'll cut you.
I put Keith Lee, Bianca Belair, Kushida,
You
Schaefer,
spelled Belair wrong.
Schaefer and Duke. Are Schaefer and Duke gonna come out with Baszler's entrance?
Chauffeur.
I don't know. So, NXT's done. Now it's time to move on to SummerSlam.
Da-na-na. Da-na-na.
All right. So, do you guys believe
That
that
always
this
cuts that
new look Natalia
No.
has what it takes to defeat
She's
the man at
still so bad.
SummerSlam?
She's terrible. Why? She's the worst second generation wrestler I've ever seen in my life. She's worse than
I
Lacey
agree.
Von Erich.
She is the
She's
worst.
so fucking
She
cringeworthy.
came out of the Heart Dungeon,
Terrible.
and she wrestles like that.
I don't like her at all.
No,
I'm
I
sorry.
think she's always been bad. I've seen minimal improvement.
Okay.
It's such a shame. It's such a shame.
I mean, I
She
think
should
Becky's
be,
going to win the match.
She should be
but-
the best women's wrestler of all time, based on who
Well,
she
who her
is.
family is, yeah.
Do you like her, Ed?
I like Natalia, but, I'm picking Becky Lynch.
Me
Becky
and Devin
Lynch.
are haters.
Picking Becky Lynch.
Um,
Of course I'm picking Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
now, knowing the fact that this will be Trish Stratus' final match,
Yeah, she says
She
that.
needs to lose.
if you were making the call, would you have Trish win this match,
No.
or do you pick Charlotte?
Charlotte.
Charlotte needs to win. Like, there's no point of Trish winning at all.
It also doesn't really hurt Charlotte if she loses.
It makes her
doesn't-
look weak.
No,
She's
it
a
doesn't. She
eight-time champion.
losing
Yeah.
to Trish Stratus does not make you
You're
look
an
weak.
eight-time. Trish Stratus isn't that good either.
But in the WWE, she is considered one of, if not the greatest women's
People
wrestler
like
of all
fucking
time.
Tori Wilson. They need to shut up.
Do you get what I'm saying, though?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
All right, cool.
So we're all picking Charlotte?
Yeah. Bayley defends the SmackDown Women's title against Ember Moon. And I have to ask you guys, is this Ember's time to shine, or is it still too early for her?
I would
I
love
would
it,
like her if she won.
but I think Bayley's going to win clean.
Yeah, I don't see.
With a hug after.
Yeah, I think so.
Or a hug and then a turn for Ember. And then another match.
I hope not.
Right?
That's going to happen. Or a turn for Bayley.
Maybe.
My uncle's a writer, I know.
Knowing that Goldberg is taking on Dolph Ziggler,
Gilbert.
would you rather have had Shawn Michaels, or are you okay with it being Goldberg?
I don't want Shawn Michaels to have another match right now.
I'd rather Michaels put over somebody younger.
Until he grows
Adam
hair back.
Cole.
Gargano, somebody.
No, fuck Gargano.
What is wrong with you?
I'm just kidding.
Ed, you just praised Trish Stratus and now you want to...
I didn't praise Trish Stratus. Oh, man.
You praised Natalia.
True.
What is that, Devin? What are you looking at?
I'm not even...
Brie?
There you go. I'm not even going to ask if The Fiend has a chance at winning, because we all know he's going to.
Who?
The Fiend.
How do you know? Well,
'cause we
maybe-
know.
Maybe I was going to
But rather, what does he win by?
Yeah, I was going to...
Sister Abigail or Mandible Claw?
Mandible
I
Claw.
don't think Finn's going to win now.
No,
Yeah,
I think it's
don't be a
Mandible
dope.
Claw.
Yeah, he's going to be won by Mandible. What is that noise?
Do you think that's... gonna be his new finishing
It
move?
should be the second one, yeah. I mean, it's,
That and the angle slam.
yeah.
He just sucks the finisher out of people.
That would be insane.
Does a double stomp to Finn.
Holy
That would
shit,
murder
that
him.
would be cool.
I was half kidding, but
That's a good idea.
No, I think that's a good idea.
Devin with a good idea
WWE
for
hire
once.
Devin.
No, don't. It'd be terrible.
Are we going to?
Wow.
Are we going to see Kevin Owens quit at Summer? No, well, I meant to write.
Summerfest?
No, I meant to write not quit. I meant to write are we going to
Fired.
see Kevin Owens fired at SummerSlam, or does he finally stun Shane to hell?
He's going to get fired and show up at AEW's TV taping.
There you go.
He's gonna beat Shane at Summerfest with Jeremy Piven.
And Hulk Hogan.
Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
During the celebrity guests?
Oh, that was like the
Yeah.
worst ever.
Piven was like, at Summerfest. SummerSlam.
And then Hulk Hogan with the Silver Dome.
Yeah, that was at
That's not
WrestleMania.
as bad.
I'll cut you.
Okay.
Quick prediction: Oni Lorcan or Drew Gulak?
Gulak.
I want only to win.
I want Only to win, but
Of course,
we know
but
Gulak's
Gulak's
going to
gonna
win.
Gulak.
All right, AJ Styles
You see how
takes
fucking
on.
big Only's finger is? Jesus Christ, it's like an alien.
That was photoshopped, you dick.
Not the real one.
Oh, but did you see the
Like
fake
that-
one he posted? It's like
Yeah,
8
it's
feet
it's
long.
yeah.
It's like, stop making fun of my finger.
I didn't
It
see
says
that.
everything in all caps too.
Yes, and with run-ons, no punctuation, everything.
and his dad. He just talks about his dad all day. His dad making his own bed and shit.
Yeah, he's a maniac.
I like him.
I do like Drew Gulak.
No, this is only.
We're talking about
Only.
Stop it, Ed.
All right,
Pay
whatever.
attention.
AJ Styles takes on Ricochet in what could be a potential match of the night.
I don't see.
No, I love them, but like
It's gonna be something.
SummerSlam should be. I think somebody else should have won that number one contenders match, in my opinion.
All right, so let me ask you this: does AJ keep the title, or are we playing hot potato with it?
No,
AJ keeps the title.
Yeah. Club keeps it too.
If there's a
You think the club
shocker, if
interferes?
there's a shocker of the night, it'll be that match. I think.
Okay.
Not in a good way, because what's the point? AJ, are you trying to finger me with 3?
That's a shocker.
The big finger.
Shocker. What the fuck's a shocker?
All right. Anyways.
I'm gonna
Anyways.
show you after
No,
the
yeah.
pictures.
Anyways.
I don't have.
Take your pants off.
Every pay-per-view,
I'm not
I
wearing
ask
any
you
pants.
guys, what are the chances
I'm wearing shorts.
of Kofimania ending?
Yo, look at my shirt. I'm not
Kofi's,
gonna lose.
Kofi's beating Orton.
But no, see, but
Been
wait
11
a minute.
years.
What if this? Because we all know, because of Randy Orton and his actions,
Stupid.
No,
this is why.
It's a completely different
Ed,
time.
you're being stupid.
It's
Stupid.
a completely different
Stupid.
time. This is gonna be Kofi's, in my opinion, his biggest title defense to date.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I agree.
This is the most important title defense he's had.
I hope him and Orton kiss at the end.
It's gonna be a great match.
By the way, did you see Orton's wife give him the RKO?
Didn't
I
I send
did.
that to you guys?
That was a pretty good. She had good style.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Maybe if you didn't
Um,
molest people backstage, it'd be better.
True.
Thanks, Becca.
Becca says that all the time. I show her
I
that,
saw
and
her
she's
on
like,
Twitter.
you know, he's a pervert, and I'm like, that's not the point of the video. But yes,
He
I
only
know.
puts his hands down his pants and shakes people's hands.
Ah, that's disgusting.
Shake my dick.
I want you guys right
Touch
now.
Daddy's dick.
This is your
I'm
opportunity.
not shaking your dick.
Yeah, you are. This is your opportunity to
Touch
try and
Daddy's
convince me why I should give a rat's ass
Why do we have to try to convince?
about Seth Rollins versus Brock
Because
Lesnar.
Rollins is gonna win.
No way.
You think Rollins is gonna win?
No way.
No way. I don't. Dude, his ratings are terrible.
Rollins beating
The
Lesnar.
crowd is not following
Brock
Rollins
is going
anymore.
into. He's gonna show up on the Fox debut as WWE champion.
I agree.
Him and Kofi are gonna have a stare down.
I agree.
No, don't agree with that. That's fucking asinine.
They're gonna.
But no, I don't agree with that part. I agree that he's
See,
going
I
to
got
show
him-
up.
I got him to agree.
I know you did. He wasn't listening.
This whole podcast, dude. Sometimes I listen to the
Whatsoever.
podcast. I'm like, when did I say that?
I listen to the podcast all the time and say, hey, who is that guy? It's Juicy.
He sounds like a dope.
He sounds like the best podcaster in the world. He's only been doing this for 24 episodes.
That's true.
Juicy Josh.
Rollins
Hashtag.
over Lesnar. Moving on.
Moving on.
Make me trend.
Did you guys notice that there's not one tag team title match in the whole SummerSlam card?
There's a tag team championship match.
No, there is not. There is not one tag team title
No,
match.
all 10 matches are singles matches. For the first time.
So if that's the case, and this is one of the
Pre-show.
biggest...
We got a pre-show.
No, but
They'll throw
this
it
is-
on the fucking pre-show.
Revival
No,
versus...
it's not happening because, listen,
Well, the club are the
If-
champs, aren't they?
yeah, the club are.
Fuck.
But listen, if they're not going to put a tag team title match on one of the biggest shows of the summer,
Vince
remember the
doesn't
original
care.
4, then why should we care about tag team wrestling?
I'm excited for the club.
I am too. I would love to see the club defend
Vince
the
doesn't
titles.
care about tag team wrestling. We've been through this.
Yeah, it's not important for some reason. I love the club versus the face Viking Raiders.
Yeah, why?
That'd be
What are they
fantastic.
doing with the Viking Raiders?
That would be fantastic. A face Viking Raiders versus the club. Ooh, book it, Daddy.
What are they doing with the Viking Raiders?
Yeah.
Hi, Peyton, you handsome boy.
All right.
Hi,
But yeah, so the Viking Raiders need to stop fighting jobbers at this point.
Oh,
How long is it?
Jobbing is so fucking boring.
How
that,
long
like,
have they been in the WWE for?
I thought, honestly, I thought we got rid of jobbing after, before the Attitude Era happened.
No, Vince brought it back.
Look at James Ellsworth.
Years ago.
Oh, shit.
Big sweaty man.
All right,
That guy.
so
Johnny something.
Likes little boys.
one question for you guys.
But
What do
also
you
has a
guys
baby.
want most of all out of this pay-per-view?
Something
What do you
else.
want to leave at the end of the night saying to yourself when the pay-per-view is all said and done?
This was good.
I'd like a surprise. I like to want to. I want to watch Raw or SmackDown.
I want to see.
I want something to happen where I'm like, shit.
I want to see
Where
Hulk
are they
Hogan
going
come
with
out.
this? I want to see a long-term story.
I want
booking.
to see Hulk Hogan come out, cut the greatest promo of all time, challenge Kofi Kingston to the WWE Championship. Brock Lesnar comes out and then murders him.
Jesus Christ. I want to
Which
see
is not going to happen.
something in the Kofi Orton match where I'm like, oh shit, I gotta watch Tuesday, or something from the
You know what
Rollins
I would love to
Lesnar
see
match and go, oh
out
shit.
of that Orton match? Orton actually shocked the world and end Kofi Mania.
There's gonna be some.
No.
Can
sort
you
of shock
imagine
factor.
the ratings factor on
If
SmackDown?
that happens, it's because of like a Big E
I
interference
don't
or something
want
like
Kofi
that.
to lose.
No, I don't think he is either.
Yeah,
I'll cry.
nobody
has to
wants
be a
nobody
shock.
wants their favorite
There's
wrestler
always
to lose.
there's always a
He's not my
swerve though.
favorite, but I
But
don't
this
want
is the
him to lose.
WWE.
He's having
There's-
a great run so far. He's had
It should
4
be.
months.
Yeah, but
of
wait a minute.
great-
Yeah, but wait a
great
minute. This
matches.
should not be predictable.
There's always a
Okay,
swerve.
this-
They know what they're doing. Let them.
Yeah, but I think if there's going to
So-
be one swerve, it's that match.
I know what the swerve is going to be. Do you guys know what the swerve is going to be?
What's the swerve going to be?
Shane Strickland.
That's not his name.
I know, but I forgot it.
Isaiah.
Isaiah Scott.
Scott. Yeah, okay.
All right.
Swerve.
It is time now
Swerve.
for everybody's 5-star moment of the week.
Swerve.
Six-pack challenge.
Josh.
Number 1 contenders match on 205 Live was great.
Who asked you?
Ed just did actually.
Did he look you in the eye?
I did.
Okay.
He winked.
I
All right.
did.
So why is that your favorite, Devin?
It was a great match. Pure wrestling.
That doesn't do it for me.
It was a very good match. What's yours?
Ed, you go first.
That's what I thought. You fucking
Exactly.
piece of shit.
Well, considering I wasn't very impressed with anything that WWE did all week,
You're
I guess
such a bum.
the only match I liked was Mysterio versus Andrade.
Nothing from the G1 either.
I didn't get to watch G1.
Plus,
Nothing from TNA?
Nah, I didn't watch that either.
the fuck off with that.
Nothing from ROH?
Nope, didn't watch that either.
AEW?
Nope.
Beyond Wrestling?
Dude, Beyond Wrestling Uncharted Territory ended. I've been so jaded since then.
They're
Why
coming
did
back.
that end?
Well, the season's over.
Yeah, they're coming out with season 2 in Pawtucket.
That'll be later on.
You haven't heard any of this? Where have you been?
I know, we
Fucking
always
work every day.
message you about it.
But yeah, my juiciest moment of the week. Don't slap me on my ass.
No,
Peyton.
Peyton's biting you.
He's biting me.
Like biting your ass.
All right. Well, my cat just bit my ass. That's cool.
Good boy.
That's my top 5 moment. My top 5 moment is the Fiend. Always going to be the Fiend, week after week after week after week, because he is excellent, and I like Bray Wyatt as the Fiend, and I like his. I like that they keep on doing the Firefly Funhouse every week too for SmackDown,
I like that it's a polar opposite. Like, you get the Fiend on Raw,
and then you get Bray
you
Wyatt.
get Bray Wyatt on SmackDown.
Yeah,
I
that's
do
really
like
cool.
that too.
So that is
That was a nice
that
touch.
is how you do a moment of the week, guys.
Hell
You
yeah.
explain it. It's been 2 weeks.
Listen, you didn't see my match that I mentioned.
Well, maybe I should.
You're right. Do it when we leave.
No.
We will. All right, that is going to do it for us this week.
We can't just jerk off every time we leave. You could watch wrestling or something.
Can I
That's
jerk off
true.
to wrestling?
Whatever you want to do.
If you want to, I don't care.
And on that note, we will see you guys all next week on 5-Star Wrestling Podcast.
Number 5?
Number 5.
Nice.
Bye.
Ah.